So there's a possibility Joburg Mayor Phalatse could be removed from office today. A motion of no confidence has been brought against her. She managed to overturn the last motion that ousted her, but can she survive this one? Well, senior reporter Aviwe Mtila is in Braamfontein with more on this particular story. Good morning, Aviwe. So we understand that she could possibly be vacating today. How is it looking for the smaller parties that want her to leave?
Morning, Fundo. It's those minority parties that are actually caucusing now. They've asked for a 60-minute caucus break so that we do iron out who they prefer to emerge as the mayor. That is, of course, as Mayor Phalatse faces 3 motions of no confidence against her. You know that wedge that is currently between the Democratic Alliance, the coalition partners, as well as the Patriotic Alliance. In fact, I just want to now catch up with the president of the Patriotic Alliance, Gayton Mackenzie. Thank you for joining us at eNCA. I guess it's that important question of what's going to happen here today. There is that motion of no confidence against Mayor Phalatse. Will you support it as a Patriotic Alliance?
When we leave here today, Phalatse will not be the mayor. We are removing the DA from power here in Ekurhuleni. So we will be voting against Phalatse today.
Okay, I think then the bigger question is, what are the conversations behind? We know the minority parties are meeting now. Is it clear what's going to happen in terms of the voting lines?
It's very, very clear. What we've done is we've given the minority parties a choice that they should choose the mayor. Who is going to be the mayor amongst them? Because you know PA is not a minority party, we're everywhere, so we can't be in the room. But we're giving them 45 minutes. When we walk in there and they've not found out who's the mayor, we will then tell them who the mayor is. Because we didn't come here on Baizani, we didn't come here to play. We came here to take power today so we can go and service our communities that has not been serviced for 1 year, 3 months. Our sewage is running in the streets. They are trying to take loans. The city has collapsed. So we came here. I took off. As you know, I'm the mayor of Central Karoo District. I'm here today to come and say that our councillors, we will be voting against Phalatse today, and we will now wait for the minorities to decide who the mayor shall be. But if they can't find each other, we will help them to make a choice today. But we are leaving here with a new mayor today.
Okay, and of course, it's no secret conversations are broken down between the Patriotic Alliance and the Democratic Alliance and the coalition partners as a whole. What's the latest? When last did you interact with the DA?
Last night, midnight. What basically happened, just to give you a little background, the DA and Action SA and IFP and the other partners came to see us. We had a deal. Deal was finalized. Only for the DA to go back and say, no, we must take half of what we've agreed on. But we know what informs that. You see, the DA is so used to colored people in particular, just giving them and they give nothing back. The time where they think they can lord over colored people in particular, where they can tell colored people what to do, their time is over. So here, we will be voting against them. Last night, at around midnight, they came with a new deal. And they're now giving us what we want. But because we're not just about power at all costs. We are not about that. They're calling us criminals. Now, why would you want to give the criminals power? It's a crime. So as far as the PA is concerned, the DA can go to hell. We are going to vote them out. We are going to vote them out as we voted them out in the Western Cape. We voted them out in Nice now. We voted them out in we have voted them out in Cedarburg. Today we are here to come and vote them out. But one thing that they don't want to admit, this fight is not even about the ANC or the PA. This is a fight about Phalatse having to lift up a hand to become the leader of the DA. That now Cape Town take decisions in the DA. Cape Town then said she needs to be taught a lesson. They want Phalatse out. There's no way that Action SA could have given up their seats in order for Phalatse to remain. And the DA doesn't want Phalatse to remain. How is that even possible? I spoke to Herman Mashaba and he said, take transport, MMC of transport, take MMC of, it was transport and economic development. That's his portfolios. Because Herman Mashaba wanted to save the coalition. But here they want to teach Phalatse a lesson. And now we are all collateral damage. because they don't want black people to rise in the DA. You can just go a certain level, then they cut you down to size.
Okay, thank you very much. Time is against us. The president of the Patriotic Alliance, Gayton McKenzie, painting out a clear picture that the coalition that was governing Johannesburg has now collapsed and fell apart, essentially. So what we're expecting now, as we heard those indications from Gayton McKenzie, is that the now caucusing minority parties are to suggest who they prefer to be the newly elected mayor of the city of Johannesburg, and then thereafter council will sit once more.
It will be interesting to hear who they put forward for that candidate of mayor. Aviwe, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for that reportage. That's senior reporter Aviwe Mtila.